does Floyd have enough money not to stoop to do these exhibitions? But at some point, there is athletic dignity attached to 50 and 0, and that's the allure of this.
Yeah.
It's the equivalent of, okay?
And the people that they're putting him in there with can't put him in harm's way.
What I'm doing right now is what I do every day. Shop. Ain't nothing like couple bucks. Greg, come with me.
The thing is that Floyd is what they call an independent contractor. And what happens is that when you become an independent contractor, Skip, if you make $230 million, they give you 2 checks or a check for $230 million. It is up to you to take out the deduction and make sure state, federal, and whatever else needs to be deducted is paid to the Internal Revenue Service.
Floyd Mayweather has built a reputation as the ultimate figure of wealth and financial power. However, Shannon Sharpe isn't convinced. He has openly challenged the authenticity of Mayweather's self-described billionaire status, suggesting that the boxing legend's financial image might be more illusion than reality. Sharpe, known for his candid opinions, highlighted what he views as red flags: Mayweather's reported tax issues, questionable investment ventures, and frequent requests for financial leniency. According to Sharpe, these instances raise doubts about whether Mayweather truly possesses the fortune he claims.
What makes Floyd so unique? Because he fought Pacquiao, he fought you, he fought Gotti, he fought Corrales, he fought Ricky Hatton. He fought so many, and all these guys, a lot of these guys had titles at the time or were former world champions like yourself. What makes him so unique?
His pedigree. Look, I'm good friends with his father. The best trainer I've ever had.
Wow.
By far. He is, well, except for the professor who trained me for the Chavez fight when I beat Chavez in 1996. But Floyd Sr. is the best trainer I've ever had. He's a teacher. And that's what Floyd Jr. grew up with. He grew up with a teacher who disciplined him to be the very, very best. And I love his patience. I love the fact that he's a hard hitter and he has a chin.
Back in 2017, NFL Hall of Famer Shannon Sharpe openly criticized boxing superstar Floyd Mayweather Jr., taking aim at his flashy lifestyle and approach to money. Sharpe's comments came amid reports that Mayweather had asked the IRS for leniency in paying off his 2015 tax debt. Even as he showcased his wealth across social media, Sharpe didn't hold back, expressing his frustration over the contrast between Mayweather's public image and his financial actions. He said that it was baffling to see someone flaunting enormous wealth online while not fulfilling financial obligations. The scrutiny of Mayweather's money habits goes beyond this incident. A revealing book chronicled his extravagant spending, including tossing clothes after a single wear, traveling with multiple companions, and hiring a full-time team to manage his lifestyle. At one point, he even lost $15 million to a scam promising huge investment returns. Although Mayweather reportedly earned over $1.5 billion throughout his boxing career, skeptics have questioned whether he truly reached billionaire status. Critics like Chael Sonnen have argued that his claims of wealth are likely overstated, casting doubt on the reality behind the money persona.
How much money could you reasonably walk out of this fight with?
350 million.
$350 million.
Yes.
Wow. I know you love money, right? I mean,
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
What do you do with all this money?
And, cash is king.
Do you have an ATM card?
I'm the human ATM.
In response to criticism over his extravagant lifestyle, Floyd Mayweather has shared his perspective on wealth and its significance in his life. He explains that talking about and displaying his money doesn't reflect poorly on who he is. For Mayweather, financial resources are a way to provide for his family and to enjoy life's special experiences. He stresses that having money allows him to give his loved ones comfort, travel opportunities, and a variety of enriching experiences. While emotional support is essential, he believes financial security is just as important for meeting material needs and pursuing personal goals. This outlook shapes both his financial choices and the way he presents himself publicly, reflecting his belief that wealth is a tool for creating opportunities and enhancing life. Mayweather has always been open about showing his fortune, and in 2023, he reportedly spent $7 million on a high-end shopping trip in South Africa. While some critics labeled it reckless, Mayweather defended the spree as part of his personal brand and intentional lifestyle. He views these large expenditures not simply as indulgence, but as deliberate moves that reinforce his public identity as Money Mayweather. He insists that despite the flashy appearances, his finances are secure and carefully managed. Having earned more than $1.2 billion over his career, Mayweather maintains that his wealth remains intact, preserved through various investments and ventures, allowing him to enjoy the results of his success responsibly.
The Money Man is getting ready. Super Bowl weekend, Las Vegas. We had to get the ones. Make it rain. Yeah. I need everybody. I mean everybody. Had girl collection Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the Super Bowl, or whoever win or lose, it don't matter. I need everybody there. Girl collection. Yeah.
For Floyd Mayweather, flaunting his wealth isn't a flaw. It's part of the story he's building. Since retiring from professional boxing in 2017, he has stayed in the spotlight, not only through exhibition fights, but also thanks to his lavish lifestyle. Even after stepping away from the ring, Mayweather's earning power has remained strong, globally recognized as one of the greatest boxers of all time. He has earned more than $1.2 billion over his career and continues to bring in millions through exhibition bouts, business deals, and smart branding moves. One of his most talked about recent purchases involved spending $1 million on 4 luxury watches from Avian Company, a high-end watchmaker established in 2009. That these aren't ordinary timepieces. They belong to the exclusive Hue collection, featuring gemstone embellishments and vibrant colors like blue, pink, and green. Each watch is priced at $250,000, making Mayweather the first person ever to own the complete set.
I need you guys to watch me talk about my watches. Right here, I got 3 cases, and they're all full of watches. So when I travel, I like to take, if I'm going for 45 days, I like to take 45 watches with me. I like to have options. So everybody's always asking me, what's your favorite watch? Well, one of my favorite watch brands is Avi & Co. As you can see right here, I got this a few months back, and it's one of my favorite watches. One of the best brands in the world. That's just my personal opinion. I like the brand so much, I went and bought another watch just yesterday, Avi & Co. As you can see, Avi & Co. Now, let's talk about watches, let's talk about jewelry, let's talk about a few things. I need you guys to watch me talk about my watches. So we'll sit this to the side.
Even with Floyd Mayweather's long-standing reputation as a financial powerhouse in sports, top boxing promoter Eddie Hearn has publicly questioned the true extent of the retired fighter's fortune. While Mayweather is often celebrated as the highest-earning boxer of all time, Hearn suggests that the reality of his wealth may be exaggerated. Did I end a frank conversation with GRM Daily? Hearn shared doubts about whether Mayweather still possesses the level of money he has historically displayed. His skepticism stems from the boxer's famously lavish spending. From luxury car collections and private jets to multi-million-dollar shopping trips and high-stakes gambling, Mayweather's lifestyle has always been extravagant. Although Mayweather asserts that he has invested in properties, jewelry, and even gold mines in Dubai, Hearn questions whether these ventures have generated enough profit to support such a high-cost way of living.
Oh, Mayweather.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think that Mayweather was unquestionably one of the best ever. But I don't know. I mean, it's difficult to say he's not a true fighter because he fought everybody he could of his era. But he was a different kind of skill set. He was very much hit and don't get hit, which is the art of boxing. I think sometimes when these guys carry on and they do the exhibitions and all that kind of stuff, it just sort of diminishes the legacy a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's what I feel like's happened with Mayweather.
Why do you think he does those things, though? Do you think
For money.
But do you
I don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
you think he still needs the money
I don't
after
think he
all these
needs
years?
the money. But you know when you got that lifestyle, right? So when you're spending what he's
It's
spending.
a lot of expense.
In a candid revelation, Floyd Mayweather Jr. admitted that much of what viewers saw in Showtime's All Access series ahead of his 2014 rematch with Marcos Maidana was designed for entertainment rather than accuracy. Scenes depicting intense training routines, personal moments in his Las Vegas home, and even social gatherings were largely staged to create drama and excitement around the fight. From so-called doghouse sparring sessions to joint rolling parties, Mayweather confirmed that these segments were scripted to hype the event, not to reflect his real life. The boxer later appeared before the Nevada State Athletic Commission to address these portrayals, particularly those suggesting unsafe training conditions and illicit gambling activities.
Reports online that Floyd's a billionaire over Cristiano Ronaldo.
You think it's bullshit?
I know it is. And there's public companies they do business with. HBO would be one of them. Find an executive to back the claim. Never happened and it won't. First off, he's never gotten $100 million for a fight. Not even remotely close. Mike Tyson, to put in perspective, when he fought Michael Spinks, that was the biggest fight of all time. One got 30 million and one got 29. And that was backed publicly. I know that Floyd is still getting in there as recently as he needed the money.
You have to guess the most Floyd ever made in a fight.
Oh, Floyd's easy. 60 million in one.
Floyd Mayweather has openly admitted that his approach to business revolves around taking significant risks. He explained that he often invests his earnings in unconventional opportunities, ventures that many people might not even understand. While this high-risk strategy can sometimes lead to innovative successes, Mayweather acknowledged that the majority of his projects, around 90%, don't turn out as planned. Despite the frequent setbacks, he embraces this approach, comparing himself to a gambler in the business world, willing to make bold moves in hopes of landing a rare, massive payoff. This mindset underscores his belief that achieving extraordinary results often requires stepping beyond conventional boundaries, even if it means facing repeated failures along the way.
Be 60 years of age and people would still pay per view to watch him box.
And so the lure is still there.
Yeah.
They want to see Floyd get beat, even if it's somebody that's not a name that a YouTuber. A YouTuber did something that a world champion couldn't do.
Yeah. Didn't?
Yes.
No.
But I saw Floyd Mayweather get knocked down.
But at what point does Floyd have enough money not to stoop to do these exhibitions? But at some point, there is athletic dignity attached to 50 and 0. And that's the allure of this?
Yeah.
It's the equivalent of, okay?
And the people that they're putting him in there with can't put him in harm's way. So he doesn't see like like you said, I watched this ruckus on Twitter. I was like,
what?
Like, oh my goodness.
Okay.
It definitely was like.
Shannon Sharpe didn't hold back when criticizing Floyd Mayweather for one of the most debated moments in his post-retirement career, the exhibition fight against YouTuber-turned-boxer Logan Paul. Sharpe argued that this matchup showed Mayweather was no longer competing out of passion for boxing or to cement his legacy as one of the sport's all-time greats. Instead, he suggested that Mayweather exchanged the dignity and respect of his undefeated 50-0 record for a quick, attention-grabbing payday. Sharpe also condemned the fight itself, describing it as lacking substance and seriousness and failing to honor the sport properly. In his opinion, taking bouts against non-professional fighters for financial gain not only risks damaging Mayweather's personal legacy, but also undermines the overall prestige of boxing.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. I mean, we all know him, the tremendous, talented boxer, but people don't realize how smart he is in business, especially real estate. He just did a blockbuster deal, forget about it. Upper Manhattan, 1,000 units consisting of 60 buildings, affordable housing, $402 million purchase price. The seller, Black Spruce Management. This is going to be a monster huge deal. Already a very big portion of it already closed. The remaining portion should be closing the beginning of 2025. This is a guy who believes in long-term wealth, generational wealth. He's heavily involved in skyscrapers. Now he's getting very, very big in affordable housing in Upper Manhattan. Tremendous, tremendous deal. 402 million. Once again, 1,000 units, 60 buildings. Forget about it, Maron. That's what I'm talking about. That's smart. That's generational wealth, in my opinion. Not financial advice, not a financial planner, but very, very impressed. Floyd Mayweather Jr., not too shabby. V for victory.
As Floyd Mayweather moves into the real estate sector, some of his recent claims have drawn more skepticism than praise. He publicly stated that he had purchased 1,000 units across 62 buildings in New York. However, a review of official property records turned up no evidence of such transactions. In addition, major organizations like the NYC Housing Partnership reported no involvement or updates regarding these supposed purchases. These discrepancies have fueled doubts within the real estate community, leading many to question whether Mayweather's statements were exaggerated or entirely untrue.
He's collecting rent, hustlers. You know how much rent that is? And guess what? I don't know his paperwork, but obviously if you spent that much in real estate, it looks like he spent it in one shot, but even if he didn't, but usually he did. And if he dealt with the same person, you get a deal, right? So through these deals, he's making money. It's definitely an income situation. They're all apartments. It's not a commercial building. They're all apartment buildings, which are commercial, but they're apartments. So guess what? 402 million in real estate. Hey, he's $500 million in real estate just off apartment.
What's your take on Floyd Mayweather's extravagant lifestyle and the sharp criticisms from Shannon Sharpe? Do you think Mayweather is safeguarding his legacy? Or is it all about chasing the next big payday? Share your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear from you.